Instead of talking about just one book, I'm going to kind of quickly talk about 3 books by the same author and why I think this author is such a great one to have in the library. So hopefully you actually already know The Crossover by Kwame Alexander. It got nominated for a bunch of awards, it won a bunch of things, and it is a great book for kids who are having trouble finding something else to read. The book is about a kid named Josh, and Josh is a twin. He and his twin are both really good basketball players. Their dad was a superstar basketball player. But lately things have been going a little bit annoying because his twin brother started dating this girl and he doesn't really like it. His dad seems to be going through some health problems and he doesn't know how to deal. So while it's partly about playing the game, it's also about kind of this relationship that he has with different members of his family. So it's called The Crossover. As I said, hopefully you've heard of this one. The next one he wrote, Booked, has a very similar feel to The Crossover. Some people ask if it's related at all, and it's not, even though the covers look similar. So this is about a kid named Nick. Nick is a star on the soccer team, and things are going pretty well. He's, getting annoyed with his parents, and he has trouble with the girl, but he is trying to, figure everything out. And then his mom announces that she's going back to work, and that she's taking a job all the way across the country, which is just a complete bombshell, and he's trying to figure out what to do with it. So that's Booked by Kwame Alexander. The latest one he read, that he wrote, was a little bit different, I think, than the other 2, in that it's still a novel in verse. It's a little bit more mature. I would say it's not super mature. I have it in my middle school library and don't have any problem handing it out. But you can see it's definitely a little bit thicker, and this is really for kids who love classic rock and roll. Because this is about a kid who is the son of this super famous musician. The problem is the super famous musician has also had problems with drugs and alcohol. He ruins his high school graduation, and he just doesn't want to be related to him anymore. And then he finds out he's adopted. Sometimes when I'm book talking this to kids, I don't let them know about that because it happens probably about a third of the way through, or maybe even later, and it's a little bit of a spoiler. But it's really powerful because basically it changes. So the second half of the book is really him finding his birth mother, connecting with her, and traveling all the way across the world to find her. So it deals with a little bit more mature themes. There's a girl he's interested in, and they're kind of going back and forth. So while the other 2 books definitely touch on kind of having crushes on girls, this is definitely more about a relationship with a girl. But really, have all 3 of these books in their library. Kids will love them, you will love them, and I hope you enjoy.